Hello, YouTube. It's Elizabeth, Finding Elizabeth, and today is Monday, July 20th, 2015, and this is take 3 of my week 66 post-op vertical sleeve gastrectomy update. You're getting a Jami no makeup video tonight because I have been gone all day, and I'm going to be gone all day tomorrow, and I wanted to still get a video done tonight. So first of all, I wanted to thank everybody who watches my videos and who comments and who is so encouraging. I cannot tell you what your messages mean to me. So I don't think I always do that, so I just want to say thank you. If you are watching and you aren't subscribed, go ahead, click subscribe. You'll like it. I have some new stuff coming up. But anyway, just want to say thank you to everyone who watches and comments and is out there supporting me virtually. So what's up weight-wise? My starting weight in January of 2014 was 402 pounds. My weight at surgery on April 14th, 2014 was 360.6 pounds. My weight last week was 211.6 pounds, and my weight today was 211.2 pounds. This is going very slowly at this point. That's a 0.4 pound weight loss since last week, 149.4 since surgery, and 190.8 since I started the process. Not complaining, it's going, it's fine, but it's interesting. Over the last couple weeks, I've started tracking my stats, and it's very clear to me from looking at those stats what I did last week that could have, that I could have done differently that would have increased my weight loss. But it's fine, it's happening. I'm not gonna, pretty certain that I'm not gonna hit my goal of Wonderland by August 8th. That was the goal I set at my 1-year surgery, but it's fine. I'll get there. It's going. My stats for the week, my average calories for the week were 1,211. That's down about 200 calories from last week, so that's good. My protein was 80 grams. That's a little bit lower than last week, but it's fine. My carbohydrates average per day were 98. That's good. I was average 113 last week, and I wanted to bring those down because I was eating some processed food, sugary stuff that I shouldn't eat. But I have to say, I ate some of it tonight because I was at YouTube all day and they have really good food and they had an amazing cake pop. Like I only ever had a cake pop at Starbucks. Yeah, these like way far surpass the Starbucks cake pops. So my carbs are down to average of 98 last week. My fiber was 16 grams, which is still not where I'm aiming for, but it's up from the week before, which was 13 grams. My water was average 58 ounces, which is way down from last week. Last week it was 80 ounces. So that's one of the big areas where I think if I would have done better at, I would have seen greater weight loss this week. Plus, I really only exercised like 1.5 times last week. I usually see my personal trainer 3 times a week. I went twice last week, but I went on Wednesday, which was like 2 days after I fell and hit my head, and I just wasn't all there yet. When I started to run, I felt like I had shaken baby syndrome, and my brains were bouncing around in my head, which is not a good thing, and I was just very dizzy trying to do things that I do all the time, so I didn't really exercise hard on Wednesday. Saturday, everything was fine. I felt good. I was able to go back to full force exercising, and I didn't go today because I had this thing at YouTube that I was at all day. So only exercised like 1.5 times last week. So I think that and the water pretty much are the reasons I did not lose more weight last week. Plus I had alcohol twice. So that's what I'm recording now. I need to record steps too, and we'll probably track that, but I keep losing my Fitbit. So I need to do that on a week where I wear it, actually, all week. So, let's see. And because this is the third take, I can't remember what I've said and what I haven't said, but I was at an all-day conference at YouTube today. It was a family entertainment and education summit. I'll be there tomorrow too. I'm there not because of my YouTube channel here, but because of my job. But I was obviously more interested in going because of my YouTube channel. It was a lot of content creators, some of you that I knew of that my son used to watch when he was little, like Hank Green, and other people that you guys would probably know of. there were some really interesting things that I learned. And number one is, and I already texted her about this, is that and I signed a non-disclosure, so the stuff I'm going to talk about is really stuff I don't think anybody would care about. But one is that VSG should start a vlog to go along with her blog on art. That was one of the areas that was discussed as a gap in content for kids. So go. Sounds like there's a lot of science content. We need some art content. So I think Cece's already on that. But anyway, but the one thing that I thought was really funny, I mean, I learned some general things as these were people who have like millions of subscribers. I'm interested in growing my YouTube channel because I think that there's something to this idea. If people are involved and engaged in YouTube, it helps them succeed with weight loss surgery, both as a watcher, as a viewer, and as a participant. And it's just something I feel passionate about. And so I'm thinking of other ways to kind of engage via YouTube. But some of the things that I thought were pretty funny was that there was a panel of kid content creators, so content that's being created on YouTube by kids, and they were asked what are the things that make the most successful videos for you. So here were the answers that the kids, who ranged in age from, I would say, probably like 10 to 20. I actually didn't realize this girl was 20 until I was talking with her afterwards. I probably thought she was like 15, 16. But so babies, pregnancy, toys, and I guess there's this whole thing about unboxing toys, that's a big thing. I didn't know about that. Blood, falling down, and whatever video you create and are super proud of, your success with that video is going to be the opposite, directly in opposition of that. So if you think it's really great and you're really proud of your work, it's going to suck. If you throw something together, it's going to go viral. But anyway, I just thought that was funny. So I'll have to come up with a video where I get pregnant, have a baby, bleed, play with toys, and am not really proud of. Anyway, I just thought that was funny. But it was, it's super cool. And for those YouTube creators who may not know this, there are YouTube spaces in a lot of different cities that have a lot of tools for content creators, and you can find out information about that by going to the Creator Academy on YouTube and by looking up, like, going to the YouTube space pages. I think they're I think they're LA, New York, somewhere else in the United States, Brazil, I don't know. But they're out there. They're cool. Anyway, what else is going on? NSVs this week. This isn't really an NSV, but it's something that's, I don't know, got me a little verklempt, is my son, Ian, who just turned 19, is leaving for Europe in the morning for the first time. I have never been to Europe yet. I'm just super excited for him and super happy for him that he, I don't know, that he's living kind of cool life. When I was 19, my life was nothing like his. And I'm just excited for him to go to Europe. I'm going to in October, but he's going to be there first, which is awesome. I posted this on Facebook, but for a very long time, I have been interested in like storytelling shows like The Moth. And I heard about an event in the town that I live in that was like to find the greatest storyteller in this town. And my friend had actually posted about it on Facebook, and I think he's involved with, I don't know, judging or something. And I was like, ow, my back of my head still hurts when I bump it against the frame of the irises that are my constant background. But so I asked him, I go, are these like Moth level storytellers? Because I've been to a Moth and they're pretty, the storytellers are pretty amazing and the stories are obviously very practiced. And I've wanted to do this for a while, but I haven't practiced it, haven't really thought that much about it other than the idea of which story I wanted to tell. He said, they tried to open it up to, they tried to make it not at quite as elaborate as The Moth, but so to submit a story, you had to email about 5 lines about your story to the person who puts on the event, who is a Moth Grand Slam winner. So I did, and I got an email yesterday morning saying that my story was accepted. And this event is going to be July 30th in Huntington Beach. So that should be fun. That should be interesting. I'm going to have to work on that. I've got a busy week this week outside of the office, but That should be interesting. I might actually do it as a story on YouTube beforehand to get some feedback on how I'm telling it, but that would probably be this weekend. What else? I have YouTubers coming to visit, I think, or I'll be seeing a lot of YouTubers. I'm going to see Patty a couple of times, and I think this is like an open event to anybody who wants to come, but if you're in the Southern California area, Weight Loss Surgery Foundation of America is doing kind of like a meet and greet event with Jalyn. I can't think of what her last name is. You know, she was on My 600 Pound Life. She was at the conference. It's a dinner in Anaheim next week, and there is an event page on Facebook. I'll put the link below if anybody's interested in coming to that. But so I'm seeing Patty a couple times next week. I'm seeing one of our friends from our Kaiser group along with Patty. I found out that VSG Granny Randy is coming in August. I'm super excited to see her. And Cerise Patron is coming out here. I want to give her a huge shout out. She's auditioning for The Voice, which is like super cool and exciting. And hopefully I'll get a chance to see her. I think she may actually be here now. And then I think I have another person coming to see me in September that I'm super excited about, but I won't say anything about it yet. But anyway, excited to see some YouTubers. I mentioned last week that I was thinking about doing a new show. Like, there's not enough weight loss surgery shows out there already. But I was thinking one that went in a little more depth on the kind of emotional side of things, sort of like a weight loss surgery, what's it called? Inside the Actor Studio. So I am going to do that. I decided I really want to find time for it, and I think I'm going to launch it on Monday nights beginning August 24th, but I'll give you more information about that as I continue to figure that out. And I need to make a blanket apology on YouTube. I published a goal video for Watch Patty Melt last week, and I started this a very long time ago because I was trying to be proactive, but the problem is I'm old and I forget things. So when Patty hit her goal last week and I made the video, I left a couple of videos out. I forgot videos from Gracie, No One Stopping Me But Me, Jennifer Bleacher, and Lorraine Xena Warrior Princess. How could I forget those? Duh. So I finally recollected those videos. I put a revised video together last night. I'm going to publish it today. So it's the new Watch Patty Melt goal video with added premium content. So check that out if you'd like. And I will talk to you guys next week. Have a great week. Bye-bye.